was the most intense game of this I've ever played.
So hello everyone, welcome to Game of MDM. This is Group D, Week 2, Game B. In this game we have Raycon, Maya, or Kopiok, and Dinosaur. Um, Currently I think amongst players like Raycon is currently leading the group with 12 points out of 2 games played, so it means he has like won 2 games. Dinosaur hasn't played any games, but I expect Dinosaur to do quite well. He's a pretty good player. Mm, and the other two I'm not too certain about. So let's see how this game goes. Amongst the leaders, we have uh, Morty, Gaius, Paita, Margot, Fenring, Fate, Kota, Jessica. I think the leaders that people gravitate to are probably like uh, Fenring, uh, Kota, Morty. So interesting to see how this plays out. If I'm in fourth position here, I'll definitely consider like uh, yeah, Fenrir for the amongst the text there's forbidden weapons, high command, spy drones. I don't think like the text really jump out to anyone. The contracts there's a harvest tree contract which is quite important. And then card first there's like action ambassador, imperial throne ship. Maybe this rebel spy was for someone like will trigger someone to play Margot or Gaius. Um, just like this one card alone makes some of the leaders playable. Yep, third position picks up Margot. Things that if like player one and player two buys, like the likelihood he ends up with Margot is high. I expect a Tota pick and probably a mod dip pick from Dinosaur. A mod dip can get like 7 costers round one is something that you can get just by drawing actually. Like you go frame kit, then you play your second rate, and then you can draw up to certain. So let's see what Dinosaur chooses to pick. He might be considering like Jessica. He's quite a big Jessica fan, but I don't think like Jessica is very positioned very well in the current meta game. I think like Python is playable as well. Like if you're gonna buy a good card, like Python is possible. Um, Fade, Fade is okay, but I think like Nordic is like the clear pick here in terms of power level. And it doesn't even matter whether you get like hits or loans. Just getting like a good buy is important. But he goes for his one of his pet favorites, which is the Jessica. I'm interested to see how this goes. Okay, we need to do some pre-game, which is uh, Green is going to pick his packs. As Plasteel Blades, Ornithopter Fleet, and Advanced Data Analysis. I think he'll incline towards Plasteel Blades. Um, I think it is the playable one. But EDA is pretty good as well, but it requires you to get out of Spy, and getting out of Spy is not the easiest thing in the world. But I do like this pick from Green from position 2. I think like Kota is a very strong pick with this like setup. Okay, he picks up ADA. Surprising, but yeah, it's a good tech, especially if you can get it early. If you can get like 4 or 5 intrigues through the game, it's really good. Okay, let's look at everyone's hand. There's no faction from player 2 and player 3. Um, Margot can go assembly hall and buy drone ship if she wants, which is not a bad option. I think Frank Kit here is always a choice. Frank Kit put on Manchu. He's probably not very happy to see like this low position, and he probably wants to pick up like Ancient Ambassador. Um, yeah, so having like all like one position cards like kind of limits his second turn option. Kota's probably not happy to see this hand, but I think if you do see a hand like that, you probably do play like Signet Ring to accept contracts and just pick up like one of the like the three Solari contract. I think it's pretty strong. So this kind of blocks um, Margot's route. I guess she will go and pick up the contract. She picked up Signet Ring, which is pretty decent. And then goes to trash. I expect him to like trash a Dune. I don't know how many troops you should put in here. Put anywhere between 1 to 3. Choose to trash a dagger. So issue now for Dino, for the Jessica player is that he doesn't know like what he wants to buy. He can go to like Airkin, um, and his buy will be average, or he can go somewhere like Refinery and just accept that his buy will be bad. Yeah. So he's accepting that his buy will be. No, he's prioritizing his buy. That's why he's doing this manner. I wonder whether quota early reveals in this spot. I don't think you should. Um, we finally play from green. Gets up to 4 Slurry. Can put in 2 troops. And a ring play from Margot, which will put in 3 troops. And this might cause Fenrir to put in even more troops as well. Like you committed 1 troop already, so the next 2 troops are are not very expensive. And it's all about like relatively how many troops you put in. So I think like Dino is the one who gets screwed in this setup, and because like he wanted a good buy, like he kind of forces everyone because no one can play their daggers anymore, and everyone is just incentivized to go into combat. And now he gets no combat rewards even though he put in 2 troops. He still has a garrison because he did go to gather support, but I don't think this is something that he wants to see. I think for the buy, I think you pick up Exit Ambassador. You can consider True Chance, but True Chance as a card by itself isn't too powerful. Three to buy from quota. I think 3 to buy you pick up the Rebel Supplier. The Rebel Supplier, oh no, 4 to buy, yeah. 4 to buy you definitely pick up Exit Ambassador as quota. Now with 6 to buy, I think in high bases is clearly to pick. Where to put the spy is the question. I don't like this early penetrator spy. I think like it's good later spy, but early on doesn't really give you the tempo that you want. With 2 to buy here, you probably just pick up Prepare Away and be quite happy with it. So green is thinking about whether he should play his intrigue. Probably not. I think you're quite happy with 3rd place. As long as you're not 4th, I think you're happy in this. I think Margot's quite happy to get the match. I think playing this is. Oh, I mean, I don't like. You're just tying someone, right? Why do you need to? Why do you need to tie someone when later you can influence like the outcome of the combat? Hmm. Okay, so Diamond draws back into his ring. Uh, so at least he gets some payoff. The issue is that whether he can collect spice or not. Goes to like deploying. I don't see how you don't send two troops in here. And I think like if he kept the swords, it's so much better. It would be like down one Solari, but set up so much better. Yeah, Marco collects his spies, finishes the contract. I quite like this. Whether you deploy troops or not, I think, yeah, deploying troops here is a bit rough. I would definitely not deploy troops in this situation. So Fenring's the first to the Friendly Friendship. I suspect he'll get hooks this round as well. He draws his Diplo. Not something you really want to see, but I don't think you're too sad to see it. It's 4 Solari now. I think if in your dino spot, you might even just consider getting Throne Ship. Like, ignore the combat and just get Throne Ship. Like, it's very painful to kill on this combat, but other than that, I don't mind like going assembly call and then after going to draw to try to hit Throne Ship. Probably puts in 3 troops. I mean, you can make an argument for 3 or 2 troops. Both are fine. You know, Fenrir is definitely putting in like, definitely can deploy another. I think 2 troops actually is fine in this spot. Or 3 is fine as well. Quota base faction. Probably collecting water. Playing commander. Okay, I think amongst early commanders, like Fierce is probably the pick or Desperate. Depending on what style you're gonna play. Kenny is fine as well. But normally like you don't pick up Ken unless you're picking up the commander from a green space. Yeah. I like Fierce in this spot. And Fierce is what is picked up. Margot chooses not to play Sig Allies. In this particular spot, I think you can go secrets or maybe even go to espionage. I think espionage is fine as well. I think if you're going espionage, you probably don't really want to. Yeah, if you're going espionage, I definitely play the Secret Allies. Like, you only need that much faction in your deck. I think this will come back to hurt me. Oh, Fenrir has 7. She's the one who will pick up Friendship. So he gives up on this hooks, which I think is perfectly fine. You don't really need hooks now, and because yellow's not put like yellow doesn't put in any troops in combat, it's perfectly fine. This denies Dino that play and probably just plays faction. Maybe collect a contract. I think the research station contract here is fine. Like research station allows him to collect water and then deploy troops with reconnaissance next round, which we'll have to a decent buy. He does want some Solari. So imagine if he was playing mod dip, right? If he was playing mod dip, every time he plays swing, he'll draw a card. And can you just imagine like the additional value he gets from it? So far his leader has been totally blank. Okay, 3 to buy. Intelligence training, rebel supplier. I think intelligence training is what you pick up. Gives you a spy for ADA as well. I really like intelligence training in this spot. Now where do you put the spy? Places at Fremen, which is fine. It's a draw too when you want to go there. 2 to buy, yellow picks up prepare the way, 7 to buy, and then Throne Ship is picked up. And this Dino will be happy to see Strike Fleet that he's rewarded by just having 5. If like Strike Fleet didn't appear between like leadership and standard, I think both are fine to pick up. I really like resource leadership, but I think like in Dino Space now you probably like standard more. Okay, Dino gets put on a spy. Where does the spy go? So no good spies for this now. I think like the best spy here is like probably a spice refinery. You're getting 2 spies from this combat, then you can pick up another spy at like land strat or something. Yeah, remember earlier I was saying like you didn't see the 2 or 3 troops. This remnant spy is fine. It turns on, makes your strike speed better. It's very standard strike speed spy. Green picks up 2 combat intrigues. Blue picks up 1 endgame, which I don't think. Like, I'm not sure how comfortable some players are in terms of like scoring the contracts on. It's quite easy scoring, it's quite good. You just need to learn how to do it. See, in high cases now, right, when you play it, it's just another faction card. Without any synergy, like it's just like another diplomacy. I don't know whether he'll want to play it. I think like getting to 2 influence on the penny is pretty good. You get 2 spies. Maybe he picks up an intrigue, or maybe he chooses to draw. Maybe he can draw 2. Issues that there's nothing really great to buy, and I don't know if he really wants another spy on the board. Yeah, I think he should pull a spy. Okay, that's a pretty good intrigue that he drew. Allows him to push like, the alliance quickly, and maybe get a friendship when people don't expect it. Now, if you're blue, you probably just yeah, you just get set up for worms. Then you can inspire or even inspire or pick up something like covert operations or rebel spy. Get 2 spies or get 1 spies. It's pretty good. But if I'm him, then I definitely just throw in 1 troop. I think it's very sus when you don't throw in a troop, especially from that position. So I think like putting in 1 troop is just generally good. I guess he's thinking like which troop should we put in. I don't really like the early charismatics sort of I think like depending on your game plan, like it can be really good or really bad. I do like the spice pickup from Quota, allows him to play ADA. Not deploying troops is very sus. I will definitely deploy these 2 troops. I will definitely deploy this other class as well. Okay, High Council into 9 persuasion, picks up spy drones, places down 2 spies, trashes the dagger. It's pretty good. So this is like a total late gameplay. You trash down your deck, then after you have insane Benny synergies throughout the rest of it. Really good. I do like a spy deck on the console. I think like the console spy is premium in a lot of ways. I don't like this assembly hall spy. I think like you do still want Sword Master eventually. Okay, and here comes the worms. Can you just throw them all in? You can choose not to deploy the commander, but I think like just deploying is fine. You get 1 point from the friendship, and then you get 2 intrigues, which is pretty good value. I didn't go with the collecting water, so this research station contract is a bit hard for him. I think like getting Solari now from Spice Refinery is good. I don't see what else he's doing. Like he needs to further his game. It's like if he doesn't get any advantages, he is like he'll just be slow throughout the entire game. If I'm quota here, I'm definitely buying ADA. Quota had aligned to Sword Master this round, but chooses not to get it. I think he was planning to get High Council as well, based on like how like this spice into. And you can see that the priority of High Council has really increased like amongst all the players. Um, and tags are a huge reason why. Oh, he's using the books now. Does he put in another troop? No, he doesn't put in another troop. So there are 2 things you can do in here as quota. I think like the easiest of which is probably to just get spice or just get Solari. I don't really like this because okay, I think it's fine. Not having your commander in. Let's say if you had your commander in, right? Let's say you just had a troop and a commander in. You had 4 strength. You at this point be at 8 strength already, and then you win the combat. But because he didn't deploy his commander, like this line is not as good. He gets rewarded. He can pick one guard, pick up the commander. But not having the commander in combat kind of sucks. This commander is like worth so much strength. I think when he looks back on it, he'll probably regret. I think you definitely play it now. I mean, you are at spot to pick up the commander. Oh, he doesn't. He wants High Council. That's how badly he wants High Council. Why? He picks up both commanders. Interesting. I wouldn't have done that. I think I would have definitely picked up something like covert operations or rebel spy. I think like covert operations is a very good card to put in your hand. You put on 2 spies and gives you insane flexibility through the rest of the game. 3 to buy from Jessica. Honestly, it's not great. Yes. Yeah. 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 Ah, yeah. Okay. Okay, blue wins this combat. I wonder if like green regrets not putting the commander. Like putting the commander here is so strong, but I think he's really looking towards High Council, and that's why like this round is played out the way it is. Blue has quite terrible luck with intrigues as compared to green's intrigues. Green's intrigues are really a lot more flexible. Okay. Green comes third with one troop. I expect it to be an excellent engineer play towards High Council, but then he'll get up to like too many intrigues. So if you're a Fenring in this room, what do you do? I think like Swordmaster is like probably the most obvious play. Yeah, you probably like play Throne Shift in the ring, then play the blow. Or maybe Throne Shift later. Yeah, I think Swordmaster here is really quite strong. There's no need to worm, he can get water. I can choose to like play ring and then not play um and not play the blow. I think that's fine as well. A cold bounce is really good. He buys like 1 or 2 cards and refills his garrison, which is quite desperately needed at this point. He doesn't want a triple reshuffle as well. I think like maybe just going to like C triple is pretty strong. So Jessica now is like inclined to fight because of Strike Fleet. So how many troops is the other question, and then putting this fight will cause a shuffle as well. I don't know if breaking wall here is have the choice. Might be good to just break wall. What dinosaur might be looking at, or this player might be looking at, is to collect water and then after that go to deep desert. And even if there's no wall break, I think it's playable as well. I don't see where this Dune will be going since the wall is up. It's not a combat that matches for him. He chooses to go to draw and reshuffle his deck. I don't like reshuffling his deck here because like, I mean, you are. I mean, either way, I guess if you're trying to play strategy, then it's okay. That's not great by any stretch. Oh, there's a quick flip on Jessica, even without any like uses of the ring. So now her ring is 1 spice to 1 water. What do you think is better, 1 spice to 1 water or 1 spice to 1 intrigue? Oh, I like this trash from Kota here. Like, the early trashes are very powerful. Can't say he's trashing. He trash 1 dagger. He's trashing his other dagger now. I guess he has a bunch of greens in his deck. He doesn't mind too much. He can throw in some troops here. It's pretty cheap. And throwing in 3 troops is fine. I really think like putting in a commander last round is really good. Okay. Margot draws into a potential high persuasion hand, but requires her to pull her spies. I don't think that's really what you want to do as Margot. What is a very early play of this? Intrigue lets him sort out what his idea is. But he does get to trash a card. Maybe that's why he does it now. That's pretty good, I guess. If he plays Signet Ring, he's at 7 persuasion. I'm sure Dino goes into his combat. How hard does he go into combat is another matter. I think this one of the combats you can like kind of all in. Not going for Fremen. Interesting. Going for Solari. Okay. He just needs Solari eventually. Gets 1 more troop, can put 5 in. I think you probably just put 5 in. Yeah, the issue with it now is that, I mean, green is going to get a bunch of intrigues, right? And green is super inclined to just spam these intrigues if he draws any combat intrigues. Because you have too many, you should just play that. So if you want to fight this combat, get hooks. I think getting attack here is really quite strong. Either way, red gets Sword Master next round. Who cares, right? I think if you get self-destroying messages, you even get a spy onto Landstrap because you get up to 6 persuasion. Yeah. You buy self-destroying messages. You definitely buy in the spot. And now you definitely play these combat intrigues. You don't need to play all of them now, you just play them later, like whatever it is. You need to draw 1 more later as well. You don't even concern yourself about burning it. You can do it later as well. So if you're in Margot spot, you kind of want to get troops into this combat. In fact, it might be good enough for you to spend your intrigue now to like put in a bunch of troops in order for you to guarantee like a good placement. How he gets a faction play, I don't really think it's that great. But this gets him a spice and slow, I guess, if that's what you're planning to do. He already has one spice and slow, so the second spice and slow. I don't know if you buy the commander. So one reason why I don't really like the secrets contract is that he already has four influence at Benny. This means that he's gonna get 5. It's really good to put in one troop here. So I think like you get the water, you set up for worms next round, you put in one troop, you get 3 Samari back. You trash the dagger, you get one. Yeah, it's really good. Then you try to pick up another commander next round. First world problems of green. I don't think you need to play any. I mean, Jessica could like double steal intrigues next round, first action. Just something that could happen. I guess you could play. Yeah, you could just go down to 3 intrigues as well. I think it's perfectly fine. You play like. I mean, if like. I'll play like Shadon's favor and then I'll get play 2 combat intrigues in this combat. That's green by a card. I'll be talking about on voice about it. I do like B2O and this one the least cards I least one is buy from his spot. Then like B2O Rebel Spot is really good. Gives you some direction. Okay. Philippines 2 spies. Buy the spice must flow. Not sure where his other points are coming from, but at least he has a clear plan. 3 to buy. I don't mind Pichu, I don't mind Rebel Spy, I think both are fine in this spot. Even a prepared way is fine because you have the. Or not, even choosing not to buy is fine as well. You already have so many cards in your deck, you don't really need more cards. You have quite a premium card already. I mean, if you're green, you definitely just play some cards. I would try to win this combat. And I'll pass. See if Rick wants to play any more intrigues. You can play another, but I'll let Rick see if he wants to play first. So he thinks he'll get hooks at some point, which is why he's keeping that. But if you get hooks, like, I don't know, I think like one less sword is like better. Like, Yeah, with one entry. Anyway, Jessica can't double steal or single steal for that matter. Green has a health garrison. No real way to get Sword Master like next round. At least not immediately. So Jessica can't even like throw in worms now because like, he just doesn't have yellows for it. Yeah. I know he planned this out. Um, the Sword Master is okay. It's not great by any stretch. So much price at Deep Desert for someone to claim next round maybe. Has to be Sword Master, right? And figure it out later. So Green is getting hooks. I think in this spot we put in 3 troops. Just put in his commander as well. Outplay Sarukhan will pick up like another commander. No, I wouldn't do it now. Don't we do it at the next action? Okay, so now he stopped by Green, picks up because card treasure spice from slower. Who has 8 by this refining contract should get him there. Or actually accepting contract. Accept contract would probably be the highest upside play from him. If you're blue, I don't see why you don't throw in a sandworm here. A sandworm and fruit is very strong. It's probably the strongest thing you can do. I mean, sure, you're looking at like some funky lines in order for you to like trash your standard, but I think like the obvious play is generally the best. You don't need a standard now. You can always find a way to trash it later. Or even if you don't trash it, it's fine. Yeah, but he wants to trash it. I mean, this entire move tells me he wants to trash it. I think putting a worm, putting a spy down on Emperor, and playing like this as a faction access, I think it like the upside of it is like just better. Espionage, I guess. No, collects the water, setting up for deep desert run. If you're green now, you just throw a worm into this combat, and I'm very happy. You don't even need to like deploy more. I think like this is fine. I think like this is way overkill. Like why do you need so many troops? Like who is coming for you? If someone comes for you, then so be it. You already have combat intrigues behind you. You don't need to put in so many troops. You might think like, oh, it's a really good combat for me, but who is going to fight you, right? Like you can keep your garrison healthy and then fight again next round. So yellow's going for the safe play. This guarantees the spice must flow. I do like accept contracts. Like he has a 50% chance to hit the contract. Yeah, you have got there. This one troop here also is very sus. I don't think you care about playing an entry. There's no one who can really go to secrets immediately. You're definitely playing some command tricks later. Not great. What do you do? Do you get on 2 spies on the board? This turns off his. Oh, I guess he doesn't need to pull the spy. Everyone discards a card. I think you definitely put a one troop here. You can tell that like red doesn't have any daggers. No, like yellow doesn't have any daggers. You definitely put in this troop here. This when Dune first went Arakin and not deploy, it's gonna cost him. Like you know, he could have got the water and then found a way to like. Yeah, he could have found a way to get deep desert. Like for me, second in the combat, getting a water from let's say um, get a support. 8 by is not 9, but it's okay. I don't think you really need a Spice Monster at this immediate stage. You don't need to buy. Sometimes like buying is a trap. I think your deck is pretty solid. I think like you don't buy in this one. Anytime you buy now, it just hinders your good cards. And buy, you buy Spice Monster. You're slowly marching up the track. Blue puts in a burn, trashes the standard, gets a sorry, gets a commander, picks up desperate because there's the only one that makes sense now. I don't think you chuck them all in, I think you just like chuck in, or you don't chuck in any troops at all. Or maybe like one troop. And that's too many. Unless you're planning to play desperate. I don't really think you can fight this. I think you hold more troops back so that you can like kind of fight April. But he does get a lot of troops from this. So 4 to 5 from blue. Once again, your deck is pretty good. You don't really need to buy anything. Maybe you can get branch paths if you really want to fight yellow. So if you think that's part of your win condition. I don't think you play any intrigues here. Like your first act next round, like you're not once you trash the card that badly. I guess green really values trashing cards. But if you value trashing cards, you should like value not buying rubbish into your deck. Like there's sometimes when buying like these like fringe cards is good. But a lot of times buying these fringe cards isn't good as well. Picks another prepare. I think that's a bit too many. I don't mind him picking up like Wailing Woman here. I think like Wailing Woman is fine in his current spot. So this really exhausts like Green's garrison. I think this will hinder him later down the line. It does give him Sword Master, and you can pick up 2 contracts. You don't pick up the Spice Muscle, and the upside to that is so high. Like sometimes the Spice Muscle contract like just prevents other people from trying to steal it, and like you can like just trigger it with like no effort whatsoever. With a green here, you probably just get Sword Master now. If not, you can look to try to end the game. But I don't think you really can. Let's say you buy a Spice Must Flow, you get 2 more friendships. No, you're too far away, you can end the game this round. So you can probably just like set up. I guess he can collect the spice. It's not terrible. Like collecting 3 spice in Imperial Basin is a really good offer. I don't even know whether like yellow wants to yeah, I don't even know if yellow really wants to get Sword Monster. I think like just going privilege for yellow is like, better. Oh, this is so strange. You pick up another Solari contract now? You pick up a Spice Master contract now? Why wouldn't you pick it up just now if you're doing something like this? I guess he wants to play Onga. This is such terrible min-maxing. Does this mean he doesn't get Sword Master? Yeah, this means he doesn't get Sword Master this round. Yellow might win this game if everyone is like kind of like dawdling around. Yeah, I don't quite like this. I think it's like you feel almost forced. And then you don't even buy a spice on slow this round. So many things bad about this play, which I think. Yeah. I think you can pick up loyal in this case. So now let's think about how do you get a spice slow from this spot? That is not what I would do. That's like one of the last things I would do. I would like place Signal to accept contracts and then put a spy down so that you can like double draw in case you draw blue. Or like why do you need to go to the combat spot when you can just accept contracts? What does this should get you? Nothing, right? I mean, clear favorites to this game is still like yellow and blue. Um, blue has terrible lot of losing tricks, but he's just not well. Like, he should kind of just like break the wall and kind of like accept whatever that's going on. Please pick an intrigue. So wish he collected the spice first. I like Fierce in this box once again, but he doesn't play his faction card to go to faction. He might be too slow in this. I would play opportunism and go down Benny by 2, but let's see what he feels to do. He agrees with me. There's no spice or text. He needs to think more about his win condition, which is like these tier 3 combats, and he needs to set up. So he kind of needs to win this combat. But taking the spice there first was so good. 7 spice to Jessica's probably like BP in the terms of like Certified High Command. Like, you can buy that one of text. And like Certified High Command is probably the tech you choose to buy. Not if you're yellow, you feel so stuck. Like you have +3 persuasion, but your hand is like garbage. But I still think like this pickup was so bad. Like hinders all his plans. He doesn't even have Solari for Sword Master now. You definitely collect spice, right? Put in 2 troops. And pray. He doesn't get a spy this way. Maybe he doesn't need it. You definitely put in the commander. How many more comments do you need? Actually, going research station here is fine as well, right? I'm not too sure. Let's see if you go research station, you have 3, you need to draw. Odds are 50-50. That's because of this engineering miracle. Yeah. Really bad for Margot. Margot can't end anytime soon. Margot gets a nice flurry that she's not spending. So the plus side to this is that I guess everyone is having pretty bad rounds. This is a good round for Dino to catch up. But like Jessica gets some value this round. Jessica can highlight get faction points. Like Blue's not disciplined enough with playing his faction cards. Like this is a faction card, he chooses to get High Console instead. Then you have like when to espionage, get 2 intrigues, or get another intrigue. Then we use opportunism to bump down. Then you can put spy somewhere. Okay, Dynamics are desperate. He can win this combat if he wants to. Quota picks up another combat entry. Gets a water 6 to buy, 65.7. I mean, your deck was pretty good just now. The more you buy, the worse it's becoming. Quota also isn't disciplined about the factions. Like, the only reason why he has so much is because he has like Exit Ambassador, which is getting him free bumps. 7 to buy, picks up Interstellar Trade. Blue gets a Spice Missile. Yeah, Blue wants to win this combat as well. I think putting in 2 troops is fine. You have some like intrigues behind. You can put in 1 more if you really want to. If you do it, it's fine as well. And then you can trash. You can trash. You should at least trash this Dune. This one Solari even. If you have one or more commanders, and he has 1 commander, and maybe you will probably trash. Like what he's playing it as, he's just playing it as a reconnaissance, right? Highliner from Red. Interesting time to go for Highliner. You definitely put in more troops. You definitely like throw in all 7 and see how. You force blue to play desperate. Blue buys its spice more slow. Is he trash desperate? I think it's a good time to trash desperate. It's up to the table. I wouldn't comment too much. If red and yellow want to say no, they definitely can. Yeah. I mean, I even hovered it, trying to signal. Like, I wasn't trying to signal to him, but I was like hoping to show that he brought it. And he didn't see it. Like, crashing getting 2 Solar is really big. So 2 Solar, I think, is bigger than anything else. It makes his deck really strong as well. If I'm playing this game and I think that blue's in the lead, I'll definitely not let him do it. I think it's perfectly fine to do. Like something if someone else makes a mistake, it's perfectly fine. Like, take your time, go through your triggers. Okay, now blue and red type. See if red wants to play some more. The thing about this combat is it doesn't really mean anything for red. Do you really want to trash you're desperate to get like 2 spies and a spy here? When you could just retreat 3 troops, get a bump, fight later. You already force an intrigue out of blue by being ahead of them. This is good for the rest of the table, not so good for blue. Blue might consider playing both intrigues. I think it's okay to do so as well. It is a match for you. Your garrison is healthy, you get a bunch of intrigues when you play throne ship. The spy is pretty relevant, getting 5 spies also is relevant. I think like if Dino didn't burn his desperate and he keeps his desperate for later, I think it's pretty good. No. Yeah, Dino does want some troops to die because he does have strike fleet. And the spy on the board is Fremen, which is actually a good spy. That rank cannot count. Okay, rewards. Green gets a match. Blue gets a match. Blue has like 2 points ranking in like Benny and Emperor. Gets in 7 points. Buys now splash plus 8 points, but 8 points is not 10. Interested to see how he chooses players out. Now Red's in a good position next combat. Unless Green can find a way to break the wall. But if Green goes Forbidden Weapons here, actually it's pretty good. Forbidden Weapons into like worms with 8 swords behind him is pretty strong. If Green can find a way to like Sword Master and buy Forbidden Weapons, I think he's in a great spot. The thing about like text like Forbidden Weapons is that I don't think players are very comfortable with it. They see it and they are very scared to lose influence. But you always need to play towards your win condition. I think Dinos have to see this. It allows him to fight next combat as well. The thing about it is he doesn't get enough troops, so he has like he'll strike fleet. Once he plays strike fleet, he doesn't have enough troops for depart from Arrakis. It is a match for. It's a fake match for Dinos, and not a match for anyone else. Blue has a very good chance of winning this combat. It might not look like much, but he can pick up like a commander. Yeah, I mean they should know from Reddit that he has too many troops uh, inside his garrison. He needs to like just deploy like chuck all of them out. None of that he needs to fight with like yellow or green. Green should probably go like Arrakeen into Swordmaster, into Saduka. I really like this line from Green. Hello.这是一样的发发对，那在为什么？哦，那oh, and blue goes for Sanka. What I thought he would do I think like whenever you're planning out your turns, you always choose to draw first. Like drawing is like the most important thing because you can accurately plan out the rest of your turn. Like drawing later is very risky in a lot of ways. In fact, he could have played like Venture Operative, put on a spy down on Emperor, then after that play in this sequence. Okay, uh, so Daniel's planning on blowing the wall based on his current play. No, but if he plays in this manner, oh no, he's choosing to go to tactics instead. So tactics will allow him to put in another 6 troops, bringing his strength up to 18. 18 is not a lot. 18 is like very beatable. Like 18 is definitely beatable. Like if I'm green here, I definitely try to win this combat. I go like Maker's Keeper into Sword Master, into like Commander, or even skip Sword Master and straight away slam. Um, what is red doing? Me, if you're green, you can choose not to find this combat as well. It's perfectly fine. Um, well, I wouldn't have done this. Oh, this gives him Solari as well. Yes, then I would have done this. I can justify a spy onto like um, a Haga Emperor. I think both are fine. That's not where I would put a spy. So you need 6 precision and then to buy a Spiceman's Flow. You can pull a spy from Emperor. No, from Swordmaster. Yeah, you just send the troops in. Okay. Now go see what intrigues you can get. I mean, it's a good intrigue, but it's not relevant. Um, probably go privilege. Margot end this round. No, Margot can get 9 this round. What Dino can do? Dino can go. No, it doesn't really help. Then I can get 2 points from 3 points from this. Or like 1 point is fake, so he gets up 8 points this round. Maybe if he double draws well, he can get 5 plus 4, 9 points. Oh no, but this is also a point, so yeah, it is 2 points for him. I don't really like how Blue's playing out this round. He's supposed to draw a card. Like the draw cavalry, major cavalry. And the spice must win this combat. That is his plan. It feels very half, like, it feels a bit half-baked. I don't like his Sarukah play. I feel like it spends his spice unnecessarily. Yeah, then I can put in 2 more troops. I mean, if green wants to fight him, he definitely can. Just a matter of like, if he does he want to fight him this combat? Okay, so he keeps strike hidden. I think there's it's a sword master play. He has one more Diplo to play. He doesn't buy forbidden weapons. Margot gets 9 points. Next round, he has an E spice and so Margot gets to 10 next round. I think it's a mistake from Fenring not to get his point in Benny. But it's been quite consistent with how he's been playing. He's been playing in a manner which yeah, I just like the Sarukah play. I think you play PGO, get an intrigue. Yeah, this is way better. You can even pull a spy if you want to, you don't need to. You definitely can pull a spy. You're never going back to. Yeah, you don't even need to draw too many cards. Intrigue is better than a spy now. He gets another spy, see if he remembers it. Like this bench as a spy is to be a trap. It doesn't it doesn't sync well with his win condition. His win condition is to win the next combat. So he should definitely try to play in a way that he can win the next combat. Oh, so Dino here is going for the wall break. He finally drew the yellow into worms. This will give him 3 points. Then we can play his Depart Maracas as well. So 3 more troops puts him at. He's on 17, goes to 23, goes to 26 swords. Can Green beat 26 swords? With Highliner, I think he might be. So let's say if Green Highliners did this. Green gets up to 26, 27. Yeah, it's very risky to let win this combat. I think you almost have to play blocker into Highliner at this spot. This gives blue the next combat, which he kind of lucks into. Now he's sending everyone. No, Green doesn't even throw in a green. So Spice must flow from yellow. Easy Spice must flow next round as well. Spice must flow from blue. This is just 1 point for green, but with the combat intrigue he has in hand, becomes 2 points for green. Draws another intrigue. Force orders. not relevant at this point. We can get a spy, via spice must flow, use engineering marker, gets another point. And, oh, he's at like 5 Solari. That's rough. Can he end the game? It's 1 point, 2 point, 3 points. No, he can't end the game. Does he buy a spice must flow? He should. Place a Song of Spy. Haga, I guess. Deep Desert is it's a bit wishful thinking. Okay, he gets up to 6 points. He triggers his contract. Gets 3 Solari. See how well blue can fight next round. Does green want to pick up a 7 lock? I think you don't in most cases. I don't think you have that many fragment cards. Oh, you do. Green gets 2 points next round. There's a match in hand. I have swords. This ruins Dino's game. I don't know if red didn't do it in this manner, would green still have highlighter in this round? I mean, red can highlight in the next round, but I don't think his odds get any better. He used his intrigues already. Okay, can blue find a path to win this game? So yellow definitely gets to 10 points. Okay, green also should probably get to 10 or 11 points. And the game definitely ends this round. I think it comes down to how does blue attack this round? I think what you can do as blue is that you can consider going to even collect spice, pray for highliner kind of thing. I think it's fine as well. You collect 2 spice, and then if you don't get high, you get Sadaka High Command. I think it's kind of okay. You trash your ring, then after you can go to Imperial Privilege with your prepared away. Or you can just double draw at Espionage. Focus on 3 troops. And a commander. Green's turn is probably the most interesting. He probably can like draw 2. If he draws into like if he draws into Sadaka, he's in a very good spot. Here you definitely consider Highliner, but what does Highliner really get you? Right? I think like you might consider just going to dutiful service into, or just straight away go to shipping so that you can go to Imperial privilege, and then after that you can try to get the Emperor point, but it's not great as well. Okay, with Strike Fleet he has a fighting chances combat. He'll get a total of 10 troops. So he goes to 24. I feel like that doesn't win him the game. I definitely wouldn't have like done that first action. Unless he's like thinking of playing by access now, but playing by access now feels very awkward. You probably want to play like false orders or something. And you probably don't want to put a worm into combat. So even like getting second place here is really good. And you kind of want to block the worm spot. Then it's also a spy there, so you kind of double draw as well. Then maybe you can even just play false orders to put another spy there. I don't see why you ever want another water. You definitely play an intrigue now. I guess you play false orders now. You don't have a green. It's super awkward for you. I think like going Aga is just way better, and I'm not sure like what he's doing. And him not playing intrigue here was also like insane. What in the world? Yellow, why wouldn't if yellow 5, 6, 7? Oh, yellow, what? Oh, are you doing? Don't you just play your ring to halls and then you pull spy? How what does this get you? I'm so confused. Okay, he gets the mouse endgame, steals an intrigue, steals Spice's power. Such greedy play from green. Like if like by access is stolen there, like green's game is gone. Like green has such a compelling lead. The blue gets 2 points from this, I guess. 3, 4, 5, 6. He plays ring somewhere. He plays. Having to pull spy kind of sucks. 24. No endgames. You can play ring, get another water. It's pretty good intrigue for and pretty good draw for green. This should get him a spice with flow. And yellow, I think, misplays this round quite hard. Is that relevant? Maybe it needs to defend better. Blue gets 2 points. False? Let's see, just go false. He chooses to get spice for tiebreakers instead. I guess allows him to play Spice's power as well. Plus 6 strength. But that's Jessica needs to like get a spy intrigue. Or something, right? Or maybe even a combat intrigue. Spend a spice, get a water, throw in a worm. Do you risk yourself getting stolen from? I think you should. This guy should get 2 water now unless he chooses to put in a worm. Now he can even get forbidden weapons that kills his spice. I don't think it matters. I think like you all in for this combat. Does he buy forbidden weapons? He does. Green has a line to like you go high count, no, you can't go high count, so you buy the tech and trash the tech for another intrigue. I don't really know whether that's good enough. You can pick up the commander for another spice for end games. Not really sure what this Slavi does. Okay, I guess you can put in a commander this way. Why wouldn't you just trash EDA at this point? Trashing EDA gets you another intrigue as well. Not putting in a commander also is like a bit sus. But he does get up to Spice must flow 10 points. Does this game end? Yeah, this game ends because blue ends it. If he wants to. He doesn't need to as well. Blue gets to 10 points. Green overboard will be at 10 points as well. With 1 point hidden, so it's 11 points. Dino, when he wins this, is at he gets 3 points from the combat, and 1 point in hand, so he's at 10 points as well. Yeah, tough spot for Margot to be in. Margot could definitely get a higher score. But Margot can use Battlefield Research for another point. Let's see if she spots it. But you don't spend your spice down, you kind of just reveal. I mean, if you really wanted to, you could pick up a contract as well. Please don't drop that. Yes. This is fine. It's not great, but it's fine. Spice must flow for blue. Deploys the last stroke. Plays stockpile. Gets to 10 points. Trigger end of game. So maybe all the spy spots will block. That's why he couldn't play signaling to put the damage spy down. Maybe that was the case. Yeah, I think maybe that's the case. That's why maybe yellow couldn't buy a spice before this round. He needs a spy and trade. This will be so good for whoever who came in second in this combat. He's looking for a spy card now. I think that's like he has one more chance. He has one more chance. No, he doesn't get it. Fishing for a spy. It's not nearby. Okay, game plays spy access. Reveals 9, buys a spice must flow, gets a bump from the ambassador, which has been paying dividends this entire game. Gets to 10 points, 11 points in hand. Gets 2 more spice from this. I don't know if like there's any end game for blue to pick up as well. I guess you can pick up the Ornithopter. So let's see if blue can top that his win. Retreating 3 doesn't like what a spice type figures can do for you. Don't you want to like try to play with it? Or maybe he thinks he needs it? No, but he's already ahead of. Yeah, he's already ahead of green, right? Okay. And then Marble buys another point. Oh, that would have been a cheaper point for him. 2 points, 2 matches, Dino gets to 10. He took it down in spacing. Okay, so green gets 2 intrigues. And then I'll do end games. And with that, we have Kota in second position, Kopiok, who has won the game with 11 points. Then the other 3 players finishing at 10 points, with Spice tiebreaker, Stan a Solari tiebreaker, and Dinosaur, who has won the last combat, finishing 10 points. Let me just join the call.
He's got one from the victory card there.
He already got that though.
Oh, fuck yeah. Oh my god, did I win? Hell yeah.
You got it. Bro, that is such a tight game. That's crazy.
Holy Toledo.
I
yeah,
got it.
Jesus
That was a
Christ.
great game. I got a dip though. It was fun.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll
absolutely.
take it.
If you could hear the baby crying in the background, you'll understand.
Hey, good game, man. Good game.
Good
Good
game.
game,
Good game.
good
See you
game.
guys.
And good job. Congrats on your win.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, I've got Spice tiebreak, so I have second, right?
Yes,
Blue.
blue comes in second, green comes in, yellow comes in third, and red comes in fourth.
Yeah.
That's... I did not expect this. That was the most intense game of this I've ever played. You guys are awesome.
Hey, good game, man. Well played.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.